Good evening, and welcome to Emo Nightly News for November 27th, 2025. And happy Thanksgiving to all our American viewers. Here at EmoNews, we are thankful for the opportunity to serve each and every one of you who continue to support our efforts. I am Anna Benjamin presenting the news this evening. In the headlines, Kiwanis Nature Island Club participates in Eastern Canada and Caribbean District Division 27A Creole Caribbean Amazonia Division Council meeting in Martinique. Dominican-born music executive Chester Wilkins receives honorary doctorate. Dominica to launch Mass Dom League 2026 on November 28th at the factory. Dominican Republic authorizes limited U.S. operations to combat drug trafficking. At least 65 dead in Hong Kong high-rise fire, hundreds missing. And East Central Football Club and Baffin State Football Club face off at DFA Technical Center. These stories and more coming up.
We're at the different phases in life. We move at a different pace. All we need is to be supported. Cause when the baby's coming, business needs revamping. The new job's starting, and you need an outfit. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up. The wedding's planning, rent due dates coming. Momentum is your support financing. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up.
First up in local news, a 5-member delegation from Dominica represented the Kiwanis Nature Island Club at the Eastern Canada and Caribbean District Division 27A Creole Caribbean Amazonia District Council meeting, DCM, held in Martinique from November 21st to the 23rd. The DCM, the first for the Kiwanian year, brought together clubs from Dominica, St. Lucia, Martinique, and French Guiana for training, discussions, and updates on activities and membership. Dominica's largest delegation to date included President Mary Winston, Vice President Nicole Karam, Secretary Danaya Labadie, Treasurer Lisa Francis, and PRO Leila Langford. President Winston said the 3 days of training themed Fuel the Passion and Change the Game provided renewed hope and inspiration for the club's mission to serve children and families.
The 3 days of training at the District Council meeting under the theme Fuel the Passion and Change the Game has been a remarkable one. The training and knowledge we have received will also serve as a beacon of hope to help us fulfill the promise we have made to the Kiwanis Club, the children and families that we serve. Regardless of the trials and circumstances we will face, we must not give up. We must keep the faith, and we must keep pressing on in everything that we do. We need to put the children of the world at the top in helping creating a better future for all.
Secretary Labadie described her first DCM as exciting and enlightening, noting that the session strengthened her commitment to leadership, growth, and solidarity within the club.
Over the weekend, I was given the opportunity to attend a DCM on behalf of the Kiwanis Nature Island Club of Dominica. This DCM, which is my first DCM, was an exciting and enlightening experience. As a member and executive of the Kiwanis Nature Island Club of Dominica, I believe it is my responsibility to take any initiative to help the club grow and become a substantial club both locally and regionally. At this DCM, we were taught how to become influential leaders, but we were also taught what it means to be an influential leader. Additionally, we were reminded that solidarity among club members is essential for the club to remain relevant. I have left this DCM feeling motivated and content, knowing that my club members and I are going to implement what we have learned and help the club grow. I look forward to attending many other DCMs.
Treasurer Francis added that the event reignited her passion for service, motivating her to bring new ideas and a renewed sense of purpose. The Kiwanis Nature Club of Dominica continues its mission of community service, guided by the Kiwanis motto, serving the children of the world. And in some exciting entertainment news, a brand new music video from Portsmouth native Callian, Naylor Blackman and another Portsmouth native DR has just dropped. Fans are encouraged to check out the collaboration, like, comment, and share to help the track gain momentum across Dominica and Trinidad and Tobago. The collaboration promises big vibes, high energy, and an unforgettable visual experience.
How am I supposed to love when I don't love who I am? How can I give you all of me when I'm only half a mile? 'Cause I'm a sinking ship that's burning, so let go of my hand. How can I give you all when I'm only half a mile? How am I supposed to love when I don't love who I am?
In more news, Dominica-born music coding expert and creative executive Chester Massive Wilkins has been awarded an honorary Doctor of Music degree by Upper Room Theological University in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The honor, presented on November 22nd, recognizes his pioneering work in ISRC coding, digital rights management, and his advocacy for Caribbean artists in the global entertainment industry. Dr. Wilkins, who resides in Iowa, has spent decades championing fair compensation, digital transparency, and intellectual property protection. He has appeared on major music and IP panels across the US and the Caribbean, including the National Bar Association Centennial Convention. Through his company, Know the Codes, he has also trained dozens of lawyers nationwide in ISRC coding and metadata. The Atlanta-based music manager, Dr. Michael Neely, who recommended him for the award, described Wilkins as intelligent, capable, and always willing to teach others. In accepting the honor, Dr. Wilkins dedicated it to creatives from Dominica, the Caribbean, and the wider diaspora. He noted plans to further expand mentorship and training initiatives in music technology, rights management, and digital entrepreneurship in 2026. Wilkins is the son of the late Winston Wilkins and Melvina Boyer of Point Michelle. Honorary degrees were also presented in categories such as arts and entertainment, civic service, community involvement, humanitarian, and ecclesiastical leadership. In an interview with EmoNews, Wilkins shared what inspired him.
Firstly, coming from a culture within a society where the art of music and entertainment has been looked on so bad, and with the journeys of how the music industry has been and what I've seen and the way the artists have been treated and their work, what inspired me was to be that person, to be that trendsetter, to make that diversion of getting things the way it needs to be, so that all artists or the people who do their work will get what they deserve. That's what inspired me.
He further explained how his work can impact and inspire Dominican and Caribbean creatives.
My work brings transparency. My work brings authentic. My work brings residuals. And my work brings generational wealth.
Dr. Wilkins also reflected on how he feels about receiving this honor.
The way I feel about this honor, I'm just so thankful. You gotta be thankful and be humble. So with this honor, it's growth, new venture. And again, I just want to be thankful again to the Most High.
In more local news, the Ministry of Tourism and Discover Dominica Authority will officially launch Mass Dominic 2026 on Friday, November 28 at 5:30 p.m. at the factory on Valley Road. The event is open to the public and will kick off the island's 2026 Carnival season. Mas Dominic, known as the Real Mas, is one of the Caribbean's oldest carnival traditions, rooted in African, European, French, and Kalinago cultural influences. The launch will feature the first official presentation of the Miss Dominica 2026 contestants, along with performances showcasing traditional mass groups such as Sensei, Maho Lapokabwit, Big Boom Boom Ladies, Bois Bois, Darkies, Kalinago Tetmas, and Ban Akiu. Entertainment for the evening includes TK Combo, Rhythm Knockers, DJ MJ and MV on the keys, DJ Taffy and Friends, DJ Slim, DJ Snow, and DJ Flip. Discover Dominica Authority CEO Martha Williams encouraged the public to come out and celebrate the island's culture, creativity, and resilience.
This Friday, November 28th, we officially launch Mas Dominic 2026, The Real Mas. Join us from 6 p.m. at the factory on Valley Road as we open the season with culture, music, and the pure Dominican spirit. We will be introducing as well our Miss Dominica 2026 contestants, confident, talented young women ready to represent the very best of who we are. We will also witness our traditions with performances from Sensei, Maho and Sakis Lapokabwit, the Big Boom Boom Ladies, Bois Bois, the Kalinago Tetmas, and so much more. Enjoy live performances from some of our Bouillon bands and some of our top DJs as well. Mas Dominic is our story, our creativity, our pride, and it all starts right here at the official launch. The event is free and open to the public, so we're inviting everyone to come out, to bring your friends, your family, and let's celebrate safely as we launch the 2026 Carnival season together.
Those unable to attend can follow live coverage on EmoNews, DBS Radio, Carry FM, and the Dominica Festival's Facebook page. The 2026 Carnival season will culminate on February 16th and 17th, 2026. In other news, at the inaugural call of Celebrity Ascent to the Nature Isle, HHV Wichich Marketing Officer Desmo Patrick officially welcomed the crew. She encouraged them to explore and enjoy Dominica, noting that the island offers a truly one-of-a-kind experience.
Here today as the Port Agents, welcoming you guys to our shores. The name Celebrity Accent speaks to excellence, elegance, and rising to newer heights, qualities that resonate deeply with Dominica. As you step off the ship today, we invite you to immerse yourself in all that Dominica has to offer, from our lush forestry, bubbly hot springs, and majestic waterfalls, and our warm hospitality and rich heritage. Dominica promises an experience that is truly one of a kind. Your arrival today marks more than just a visit. It marks the start of a valuable partnership, one that we hope will continue and flourish from voyage to voyage. We look forward to sharing the magic of our island with your passengers and with you also, offering unforgettable experiences and building a relationship that grows stronger and stronger with every return. Here's to new beginnings and to many calls to our shores.
And finally, the community of Plaine held its village council elections this week, with residents turning out in strong numbers for an exciting and well-supported race. Joycelyn Green topped the polls with 199 votes, followed by Kwame Joseph with 166 votes, Moses Graham with 133, Vernice Williams with 125, and Jason Fontaine with 118. EmoNews spoke with several of the successful candidates following the results.
Good evening. So this is EmoNews reporting from Plaine. We have the results for the Plaine Village Council election, and we have one of our winners, Moses Graham. He got 133 votes. Okay, our first winner is Jocelyn Green with 191, Kwame Joseph 166, and Moses Graham 133. So we're going to have a word with Moses Graham. Hi, good evening, Moses. How are you doing? How do you feel at this moment? You're
excited.
Great. Okay. Can you just tell us one of the immediate plans for the Plaine community?
Well, one of the immediate plans is the road have been made already. About to fix this broken part and that undermined.
On behalf of EmoNews, we want to congratulate you on your victory. We have our youngest candidate in the Plaine Village Council. She came off second with a stunning 166 votes. Kwame, tell us how you feel at the moment.
I feel excited, I feel happy, I feel appreciated that my people came out and support me.
Tell us one of your immediate plans for the community, just one.
One of my immediate plans is to improve on our young people, elderlies, and helping in ways I can.
Okay, great. So we want to congratulate you. Another winner from the Plaine Village Council elections, we got Vernice Williams, and she came off number 4. She's in the top 5. She came off with 125 votes. Congratulations, Miss Williams. How are you doing tonight?
Good, thank you.
Okay, how you feel on your victory?
It's my first time, so I'm very excited.
Good. Can you just tell us one of your immediate plans for the Plaine community?
One of our plans is to keep Plaine very clean. We want to clean up Plaine, take up all the vehicles that are not being used, all the direct vehicles, out of Plaine and keep Plaine clean.
Great, thank you. And on behalf of EmoNews, we want to say congratulations. We have one of our winners from the Plaine Village Council. He's no stranger, Jason Fontaine. He came off 5th with 118 votes. Jason, how do you feel at this moment? Tell us, how do you feel?
A win is a win to me. As long as I made it, I was hoping that I got on there. So I got on there. It was a long fight, long hard fought, and and I got on there, knowing the opposition and knowing all the strains that I had, and what I was up against. I worked hard, and then my hard work came off, and then we made it victorious. And let me say congratulations to Ms. Green. Let's congratulations to Kwame Joseph. Congratulations to Vernice Williams, also Moses Graham, my colleagues, and those who are going to serve on the village council in Plaine.
Okay, so just give us one of your immediate plans, just one of your immediate plans for the Plaine community.
We're going to be sure that we remove all derelict vehicles from Plaine, and also to reinstate and also to make sure that we have a better and clean environment and for the Plaine community.
Okay, on behalf of EmoNews, we want to say congratulations, and we hope to talk to you.
You're welcome.
In the near future.
That's all for local news. We'll be right back with regional stories. And regionally, Brazil's new ambassador to the OECS, Calbert Soares Pinto Jr., has officially presented his letter of credence to OECS Director General Dr. Didacus Jules at the Commission's headquarters in Castries. The ceremony brought together OECS commissioners, the ambassador's delegation, and representatives of regional and international bodies. Ambassador Soares Pinto Jr. praised the OECS as a model of regional integration and reaffirmed Brazil's commitment to deeper cooperation in areas such as health and agriculture. Dr. Jules welcomed the ambassador, highlighting Brazil's long-standing support and outlining priority areas for expanded partnership, including health, agriculture, climate resilience, digital transformation, and cultural exchange. The OECS has proposed activating the Basic Agreement on Technical Cooperation and holding the first Joint Cooperation Commission in early 2026. Brazil and the OECS have maintained formal diplomatic relations since 2009. And the President, Luis Abinader, has authorized the U.S. government to operate in restricted areas of the San Isidro Air Base and Las Americas International Airport as part of a temporary anti-drug trafficking initiative. Announced in Santo Domingo alongside U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, the agreement permits U.S. aircraft to refuel and move equipment and technical personnel. Abinader stressed the cooperation is technical, limited, and temporary, aimed at boosting air and maritime security against narcotics smuggling. Hegseth praised the Dominican Republic as a regional leader in confronting organized crime and said the U.S. will respect the country's sovereignty. The plan includes deploying KC-135 tankers for patrol support and C-130 aircraft for disaster response and medical evacuations. Abinader noted drug seizures have increased nearly tenfold in 5 years due to close U.S.-Dominican coordination, calling transnational trafficking a threat that knows no borders. Hegseth's visit comes as Washington steps up security engagement across the Caribbean. And stay tuned, we'll be right back with international news. And internationally, at least 65 people have died and nearly 300 are missing after a massive fire swept through a high-rise public housing complex in Hong Kong's Tai Po district on Wednesday. The blaze, which affected 7 of the 8 towers at Wang Fuk Court, is now basically under control, according to Hong Kong's leader. Wang Fuk Court is home to around 4,600 residents, though it remains unclear how many were inside when the fire began. Authorities are investigating the cause, with police noting that the building's exterior mesh and plastic sheeting were not fireproof. 3 construction executives have been arrested on suspicion of manslaughter, and a probe into potential corruption is underway. In more international news, authorities held a press conference after 2 West Virginia National Guard members remain in critical condition following a targeted shooting near the White House. The shooting occurred Wednesday around 2:15 p.m. near the Farragut West Metro Station in Washington, D.C., when the suspected gunman, identified as 29-year-old Ramanola Lakanwal, opened fire. Other National Guard members quickly intervened and subdued the suspect. Lakanwal, believed to be from Afghanistan, arrived in the U.S. in 2021, applied for asylum in 2024, and was granted asylum in April 2025. The FBI is investigating the incident as a potential act of international terrorism. The White House briefly went on lockdown Wednesday, which was lifted around 5 p.m. President Trump and the First Lady are in Florida for Thanksgiving. The National Guard has been deployed to D.C. since August, with over 2,100 personnel stationed in the capital. And finally, on the international scene, Pope Leo XIV arrived in Turkey on Thursday for his first foreign trip, marking the 1700th anniversary of the Council of Nicaea and urging peace amid conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East. Welcomed in Ankara by government and church officials, the Pope will meet President Tayyip Erdogan and address diplomats before traveling to Istanbul for interfaith and ecumenical events, then continuing on to Lebanon. En route, Leo stressed the need for unity across religions. His visit underscores Christian-Muslim dialogue in Turkey, including stops at the Blue Mosque and meetings with Orthodox leaders. He will pray with Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew in Iznik and sign a joint declaration on Christian unity, and will also visit the Armenian Apostolic Cathedral in Istanbul. Although the trip holds major symbolic weight for interfaith relations, many Turks remain focused on economic concerns. Religious leaders say the visit strengthens tolerance and highlights progress, despite lingering bureaucratic challenges for some Catholic communities. That's it for international news. Up next, the sports package. And in sports, all eyes are on the DFA Technical Center as East Central FC takes on Buffalo State FC in a pivotal promotion or relegation clash on November 29th at 6:30 p.m. East Central, led by their captain in dark green and black, aims to secure their division spot, while Buffalo State in yellow-trimmed green fights to avoid relegation. A win could define each team's season, making this a must-win match. Fans are encouraged to come out and support their clubs in what promises to be a thrilling contest under the lights. And in more sports news, fans were treated to a thrilling finish in St. George's during the 5th Youth ODI. The West Indies under-19 posted 276 for 9, setting a challenging target of 277 for England under-19. Chasing determinedly, England reached 277 for 8 in 49 overs, clinching a 2-wicket victory with just 6 balls to spare. It was a hard-fought contest from both sides, but England under-19 held their nerve to secure the narrow win. And finally, in sports news, the Dominica senior women's national team, the Cicero Girls, will face Jamaica in a CONCACAF Women's Qualifier on Saturday, November 29th at 3 p.m. The match will be held at the Darren Sammy Cricket Stadium in Grosile, St. Lucia. As the team gears up for travel, Sheena Harris sat down with head coach Gunny Gustav for an exclusive interview.
So coach, tell us, how has preparation been going? It's just a few hours before you leave Ireland, but how has the team been preparing? What have you done specifically, and what improvements have you seen from the team since your last showing at the WIFA tournament in September?
Yes, for those that saw the game in the WIFA tournament, you see that they were lacking the basic control, the turn or speed of play, and I have to say I've seen some improvement in the girls, their movements of the ball and so. And also the inclusion of the foreign players as well have been a little more dynamic to the team. Mm-hmm. So you could see like the players, the level the foreign players are on compared to us. You could see our players starting to rise to the occasion.
What specific areas did you work on over, say, the past couple of months in training?
Well, we have worked a lot on our system of play and our speed of play, because we were moving too slow on the pitch, and as a result our passes were not precise, our passes was bad in the WIFA tournament. So that is where we were more concentrating on, because in order for us to move to any other activity or training, we have to get that part of our game on cue.
And that's it for this evening's news package. We'll be right back with the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service. This has been Emo Nightly News for November 27th, 2025. I am your presenter, Soana Benjamin. Once again, happy Thanksgiving and do have a good evening, everyone.